We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the San Diego Padres and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Number 16.
And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. A runner at first with no outs here. And there's a swing and a miss as Kinsler's down quickly now, 0-2. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Batting third.
Stepping into the box, Manny Machado. First chance for him here with a runner at first and one gone. First things first, here's a throw over. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted into center field. Inciarte's there. And that's the second out of the inning. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So a runner at first here with two gone in the inning. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that one stayed too low, apparently. From the belt, the pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ender.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Harold, this Padres team, as they take the field here tonight, they come in as hot as anyone in this first week of the season as they've won 5 of their first 6 contests.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing the ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with him. Okay, okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Misses, ball 2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. The average for him entering play here's in the high 360s. So he's one to avoid as a pitcher if at all possible. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. In there for strike one.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Stepping in, Ronald Ackerman. He enters this one sitting right on the Mendoza line at an even 200. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. To 2-2 now.
Well, if that's any sign of the type of game he's going to have, he's throwing the ball well. Right there, that's a good fastball. It's late swing, and we're in the first inning. That's a good sign. All things are looking good for him right now.
Reddick is under it, and he makes the... Striding into the box, Josh Reddick. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Josh Reddick
sends that one out of play for strike one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte on the run. One down. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Inciarte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Now batting, Austin Hedges. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk, a fair ball. The throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Batting 8.
Coming to the plate now, Fernando Tatis. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in, Nick Markakis. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. So 1-1 now to Markakis. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Renfroe is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 6.
Into the box, Johan Camacho. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And the changeup is way low that time. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Heavy sinker just stayed inside.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Batting 7.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To second, but they throw it away. But he gets back in time, safe at second base. Stepping in, Nick Ahmed. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. If you got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Reddick is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Throw from Reddick won't be in time. He's in there at third. Striding in, Mike Foltynewicz. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult.
A swing and a miss. That retires. Stepping into the box, Brad Peacock. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Brad Peacock.
Now a check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Center fielder number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Travis Jankowski. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Inciarte, but he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap, and he'll reach second now with 1 away. Ready for another chance. Ian Kinsler, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2.
Has a look. Now the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hope, and he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final. Digging in to try it again. Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Ender Inciarte.
Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line and left. In there, a base hit. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Number 1.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Alvis. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. 0-1 pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Kinsler for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Digging in. Freddie Freeman. He flew out in his last at bat. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. Here's the 1-1 delivery. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
First baseman number
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Goldschmidt.
First pitch of the inning misses here to the cleanup man. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up at 100 miles an hour. You just have to be ready to swing.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Hit out towards second. To second for 1. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1. Stepping up now, Hunter Renfroe. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit sharply on the ground. The tag, and he is out. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. Into the box now, Ronald Ackerman.
Leading off
0
for
for
the
1
Braves here
for
in the
him here
fourth.
in this one.
Left fielder.
And
Number
this one's not
24.
close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So one away here with the bases empty. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch has him dancing to avoid it. It's ball 1. Now here it comes. Hit hard down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. He'll get it into second. And he is in there. In now, Johan Camacho, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hot shot down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. So coming to the plate, Brian McCann. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter, number 13.
Now at the plate, Nick Ahmed. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit up. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. A fastball that just misses inside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Taken in by Kinsler. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Austin Hedges. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Yeah, it really does, Matt, but this offense isn't helping him too much. It sort of feels like the next team to score is going to win this thing.
Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Austin Hedges goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Brad Peacock comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So digging in now.
Leading off for the Braves. Pitcher, Mike.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's pitching really good in this game, and the fastball location has been the key. That pitch right there is indicative of the game. Down low, hits a spot. That's what he's been doing with the fastball basically the whole game.
Center fielder number
at the
11.
plate, Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Slice down the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boy, that was filthy right there. That was a great indicator of how well he's throwing the ball. He's going nice in the game, but that pitch was filthy.
And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Hit in the air to center field. Jankowski's there for it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in at the plate is Travis Jankowski. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
Jankowski.
Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's got an RBI despite an 0-for-2 effort to this point. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage.
Hard hit at third. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie.
Freddie Freeman.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again, Ronald Ackerman. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far.
Ackerman.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. For Freeman, that's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. And that will score the run from second as they jump in front now 2-1. Throw won't get him.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Tatis gloves it. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Johan Camacho. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Favorable call in there for a strike.
Well, that changeup right there sets up a lot of things. Now the count's 2-2. He can come back in with a fastball, and it's going to look like it's moving a little bit better. Or he can go back to that changeup.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Johan Camacho becomes out number 2 this inning. Brian McCann stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and just put him aboard here, and they'll do just that.
Number 13, shortstop.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
That's wide, 2-0. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Ball 3.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Markakis is after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Right fielder.
Digging in once again, Josh Reddick. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve, strike 1. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. To his left, Albus. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready once again, Hunter Renfroe. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive to center field, but this will not get down quickly enough. Ready for another chance? Mike Foltynewicz. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now. Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Inciarte. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Padres, number 73.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses, ball 1. Padres are going to get something going out in the bullpen now as a left-hander has stood up to throw. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
To 2-2 now. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. On the move again from first. Here's a blooper out toward left center. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw into second. Not in time. And he's in there with a double. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ozzie Albus. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Kinsler's got it. Throw on to first, so they get the out, but a big insurance run is in to score as the lead grows to 2 now.
The first baseman, number 5.
Sliding in once again, Freddie Freeman. The potential second run of the inning stands at third. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
This is where getting ahead in the count really pays off for you. Now you can get him to chase a pitch, maybe get a ground ball, double play, or a strikeout. Either way, it's going to help your cause.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Renfroe has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they'll tack on a run with the sac fly. It's now a 4-1 ball game.
Left fielder.
Striding in, Ronald Ackerman. Adam.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for San Diego.
Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Reddick ranging back. And just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
The right fielder.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster. Ready now, Austin Hedges. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Austin Hedges.
Hit on the ground out to short. There is Ahmed. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Padres.
Ready for another shot now. Fernando Tatis. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Adam Warren. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Franchise Cordero will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Franchise Cordero.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that ends the inning.
Now pitching for San Diego.
Is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Leading out for the Braves. Third baseman, Johan Camacho.
And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
That's exactly what you don't want to do first pitch. If you're going to swing first pitch, you want to drive it. You can't take an ugly, bad swing on the first pitch when you know what you're looking for. You got to be more patient because you're going to get more pitches.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2. Now in the box, Nick Ahmed. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Behind a changeup, if you can imagine, for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let. Now at the plate, Travis Jankowski. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Travis Jankowski.
Down the first baseline. Freeman's got it, and he is out on the tag. Stepping in, Ian Kinsler. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Liner towards second, and this will be a base hit for Kinsler. Here's Manny Machado now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here. The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1. 3-1, here it is. This is hit well out toward left field. Ackerman racing back. Gone! Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Two hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Darren O'Day. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. He's set. Here it comes. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball two. One out, nobody on. Ball three.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
And he finally gets a sinker over here for a called strike one. A wave and a miss. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another payoff pitch. And he lays off ball four. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He'll be looking for A.J. Minton. Answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one. Yulieski Gurriel. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? Throw on to first, and the Padres are down to their final out now. At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. On the ground to third. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Hey, he was one of a few guys that really swung the bat well in this game with a pair of base hits. He helped propel his team to a hard-fought win.
The final line score for our ball game.